Happy Sunday. Where's everybody at? My hair's getting all crazy. Not gonna lie, it's been a lazy Sunday, so I haven't done a whole lot with this mop top. So, Sunday night, what everybody do with their day? Should hop on, say hello. So it's Labor Day weekend, which means tomorrow I have the day off, which I'm sure we'll pay for later in some shape or form. We'll see. I had big plans to go out to an event in Matthews for the day. That was what I was hoping to do, but I've got baby girl teething this weekend because she's only got 2 teeth in her whole head, so I think some more are starting to get ready to pop through. So it has been sore baby gums all weekend, so she hasn't really wanted to do anything but sit and cuddle, so I had to oblige that at least, right? So I figured tonight we'll do some makeup and hang out and talk about all the exciting news. So one thing that was exciting is if you were a customer of mine for the month of August, which is when I kicked off this business, you should have found $5 from me this morning to spend in the month of September. Hey, Amber. So I know I already put in my first order for the month just of stuff I wanted to pick up. So the next fun thing that I found out tonight was that I am just one sneeze away from my next big jump in the business. So I've done that in 3 weeks' time. So I'm very, very thankful for that. Thank you to everyone who has supported me thus far to help me to reach these goals. You're getting me one step closer to my why, which is to become a stay-at-home mom eventually. That's what I would love to do. I'd love to spend some more time with my baby. What else is going on? Oh, so I did some math today, and in less than 3 weeks' time, I actually figured out between money I just got, as incentive, right? So what I get in commissions, Y Cash, which is what we call our little free goodie stuff there, and free product itself. I'm almost at $500 in less than 3 weeks. That's pretty amazing. That's better than any other part-time job I've ever held. So there you go. I'm also on the hunt for 3 people who want to be affiliates for Taylor Beauty Bell, okay? So if you're interested in that, if you will hashtag in the comments here affiliate, I'll let you know more about that, but it is your way to earn free mascara, okay? Totally free. I'm going to be paying for it. I will either personally drop it off to you or I will stick it in the mail, whichever way it works better for us. So let me know if you're interested in that, but it will be completely free to you. Super easy program to do. Doesn't take a lot of time. Hashtag affiliate for that. Hey Sheila, good to see you on here tonight. So let's jump into some makeup. So like I said, it's been kind of a lazy Sunday for me. So I didn't actually get to do a face today, so I thought it'd be fun to play around with some stuff. So let's get into that. I did get online today and order the cream stick foundation, so that one will be coming in soon. I'm really excited to be able to do that look for y'all. So as always, aside from my Uology skincare that I've already done earlier, I'm always going to start with Touch Glorious primer. They also have a hydrating primer out now, which I plan on getting that one next. But y'all, I gotta tell you, if you have not been on the website today, because September kicked off a lot of new specials, Uology, which is our skincare line, hi Sharon, actually went on sale today. So no kidding, if you're interested in the skincare line, now's the time to grab it. It is within a few dollars of what even I paid for mine. So it's a really steal of a deal. I already have one friend who ordered a set earlier today, and I know she's gonna love it. And guess what? We have a love it guarantee. So if you're not absolutely thrilled with it, 14 days, get your money back. Outside of that, they still do have money back guarantees on it. It's worth trying. I'm telling you, in not even 2 weeks time, I've been using mine. Well, not even really a week yet, I don't think. I think I got it last Monday. I went from a ton of redness and red places all over my face to it has really cleared up. So I'm really excited about that. So All right, so I've got my Touch Glorious primer on, which this just kind of sets the foundation for me. I have really enlarged pores, so I want to make sure those are nice and filled in, and it's got a flat place for my makeup to go. Hey, Carrie. So where we're going to go next, I'm going to grab my foundation brush, if I see it here. And so it's the 2-ender like this. Okay. And I'm going to go just because this is what I have right now. So I started with my liquid foundation. That's just what I got in one of my initial kits. I love it so far. So this one is in the shade Organza. Yes, Organza. I'm pretty fair skinned, so this one works pretty good for me. So like I've been telling some of my other friends who've been reaching out and asking how the liquid works. So the liquid comes in this little dropper. The reason why it comes in a dropper is it does not take much. So this will get you medium to full coverage. What I've noticed so far for me and my complexion is that 4 drops gets me more of a medium coverage, 6 to 8 gets me more to a full. So I'm just going to put a few drops on here. There we go. That last one came out a little generous, but we'll work with that. All right, so I got my handy dandy mirror close by just in case I can't see everything. I'm just going to start out dotting some stuff on here. What's everybody doing today? What did you guys do? Did you go to church? Have a good meal with the family? Catch up on some football? Panthers game was great this week. Definitely looking forward to getting into some football weather. Cool some things off. I'm just kind of buffing this in. And so the reason why you see me kind of avoiding my under eye area is I have natural dark circles regardless of how much sleep I get or not. With a 1-year-old, sometimes not. I'm going to be going back underneath my eye area. That's why I'm leaving it kind of blank to put my concealer. And so I don't want to layer a bunch of makeup under there already and make it heavy and cakey. Yes, Carrie, lazy day. I love it. Sometimes you just need them, you know. We're like me, you kind of need the whole weekend to just kind of catch up, right? And then you get to the end of it. Because I have some weekends where I got so many projects going on at home. I have to go back to work to take a break, right? All right, so this is my concealer. It is in the shade Scarlet. So this is actually the lightest shade they make in the concealer, which typically you would go 2 shades down from your face color. I'm so pale, and I'm sorry, I have like a hair or something right here. That is the lightest shade. So there you go. So this, it's still there. All right. This is a very tiny amount. You can see how big my brush is there. This is going to do both eyes for me. Doesn't take much at all. I'm just going to kind of dab it. And then I'm going to start to make my upside down triangle. A lot of people like to do this with their fingers. I just like my brush. It's just personal preference, totally up to you. Like I said, I'll be interested to see how this goes with the stick foundation next. I have 4 dogs, so the weekend is their time with me. They're a little more needy than most dogs. So yeah, I understand that. I've got 2 little Shih Tzus here at home. Definitely the biggest adjustment we've had to date was bringing little Belle home, because being a first-time mom, and I struggled in the beginning with breastfeeding and just kind of getting used to that. So the dogs, they were trying to be so helpful. They'd get up in the middle of the night with me, and she was kind of colicky, so they would, she would hear them, they would hear her, and it was a whole fiasco. So we're just now getting where we're all kind of in a routine, and everybody loves everybody, so that's good, because they were my babies first, so I gotta love on them. All right, so far we've laid down our primer, our liquid, and our concealer. All right, so right after I do my under eye concealer, I'm going to go in with my Behold setting powder. So what that's going to do, that is going to set our concealer so it does not go into the creases. And I put mine on with a blending bud. That's just my preference for when I do this particular part of setting powder. And I'm just going to kind of cake it on right here, and later we will bake the rest of our makeup on, but that'll be for later. I'm sorry guys, I keep seeing, okay, I think I finally got it that time. Hopefully. I always have a wild hair in there somewhere. And y'all, I gotta tell you, right after Belle was born, she was about 6 months old. I turned 30, right? Big milestone for me. And I found my first gray hair and I flipped out. I'm not even gonna lie. Totally freaked out. Pulled that sucker. Of course, 3 more come back in its stead. But I guess I'm gonna be hitting up Miss Lynn about maybe some new hair colors in the future. We'll see. Oh, bless your heart. I'm glad it worked out. There are no human children here, just dogs. I have lots of big dogs. Yeah, the dogs, they do. They're your babies. They do. And they know you're going to do whatever they ask you to do, right? Because they're little tiny humans. I love it. All right, so let's just go ahead. I did this kind of in reverse order the last time. I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face up, and then I'll go in with my eyes. Because I'm bad about getting that out of work. Well, to me, makeup's kind of like cooking. It's however it works for you. And some days I just plain forget what order I want to go in, and I just do something different, and that's all right too. All right, so this time I'm going to put on my bronzer first. So this is my Beachfront bronzer in the shade Sunset. This is one that came in my original artist kit. That's the one I ordered. So the artist kit has more makeup. It's for people who really want more makeup, versus there's a premium kit that comes with skincare and some makeup, and then a standard kit that comes with a 6-piece set of mainly makeup. They're all great. I kind of went ahead and purchased this one, hi Nicole, because I just wanted to test some different products, and honestly it was just a great deal. And then I decided, why not make some money on the side? So that's what I've ended up doing. That's what I said earlier, like in 3 weeks with really just posting a few things on Facebook, which is nothing. I mean, most of it is stuff I've found that friends have done and things like that. It's been really easy. So Carrie, the kits, and let me double check because there have been specials coming up, and I want to quote you right, but the kits, when I added up what the value were on 2 of these kits, they were worth in product like over $350 worth of stuff, and they were nowhere near that to purchase. So let me just double check real quick, because I want to get this right for you. Hey Bob, how are you doing, bud? Hadn't seen you in a long time. All right, and they're the same at what I purchased them at. So the artist kit, which is the one that I'm pulling a lot of my product out right now, is $199, and that one's all makeup. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 items in the artist kit, and you can find that on tailoredbeautybelle.com. If you want, Carrie, just let me know in the comment right quick. I will actually drop you a link directly to that for you if you want. If you'll do like just the hashtag of whichever kit I'm listing off. So the first one I just did was the artist, and that's $199 for that one. The premium kit is a combination of makeup and beauty. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 items in that one. The rose water comes in that one. The makeup removing cloths come in that one, which I want to order those 2 things next because I'm dying to see those. The brightening mask comes in that one, which Justin and I think are going to tag team and do a video in the next couple of days doing 2 different masks together. So that'll be fun because that one dries gold, like shiny metallic gold. So, but that one should be awesome. And the standard kit, which has a lot of the product I'm using tonight. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items, and it is $99. So if you'll hashtag me which one you're interested in, I'll drop you a link specifically to that one if you want. Like I said, the two bigger ones, it's a little over $350 worth of product for $199. So super easy. I have family members who have gotten into it just to get the discount on their product, because as soon as you get a kit, perfect, Carrie, I'll send that to you. As soon as you pick up your kit, you're gonna get 20% back in your commissions, and that's whether only you are making a purchase or your mom makes a purchase of mascara, Aunt Betty makes a purchase, whoever, you're gonna get 20% back. And then once you hit your first little level, and that's just $500, which I'm gonna be honest, in no time at all, it seems like I could have spent that at Ulta very easy in just a couple months, just picking up hair care products and different things like that, makeup, face regimens, all that stuff. I can easily hit that. You're gonna get 25% back after that point, from then on, forever, period. Okay? There's no monthlies, there's no keeping up my website, nothing. It's just, you hit 125 every quarter, which again, I can do that easy. You got it. And you know what? If you don't, you don't. Nothing happens. There's no minion of Oz who's going to shut down the gate for you. Nothing happens. Which, to me, when I decided I wanted to try the makeup, and I was very hesitant, that kind of solidified it for me. All right, so getting back to the other stuff. Beachfront bronzer. Let's put this on. So I'm going to take the foundation brush I was using before, just because to me this was easier than doing a true contour brush, which I'm going to keep working on that and see if I like it any better, but this for some reason blends out better for me. I'm going to do a 3&E. So I'm going to start here, and y'all, I'm not a makeup artist by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just the average lady, as it were, okay? I have to really watch YouTube videos if I'm gonna get fancy, okay? But I'm just gonna create that 3&E on my face. You see how it has that hardened line? I'm just gonna buff it out just a little bit and just get the definition under here. I like doing the contouring, but hopefully doing a few more weeks of boot camp, I won't need to contour because all this is gonna be cut, right? That's all I can do is try. So I started this boot camp this week, and it did kick my butt a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. I had my girlfriend Mickey come with me from work on Friday because she's amazing and so supportive. She came and hang out with me. We were both huffing and puffing by the end of it, but I loved it. Hey, Miss Lisa, how are you? All right, so I've done my 3&E on either side of my face, so around the hairline, cut in here at your cheekbones, or we're gonna make some cheekbones if you're like me, because I've got the round face here, and a little bit underneath. So probably the biggest complaint I've ever heard prior to me starting contouring, the reason why I held back, was, oh, it makes her look dirty, right? It makes people look dirty. That's probably the term I've probably heard with people in contouring, and especially using bronzer. So there is a magic touch to it, but it's not hard to achieve. I would say this is where I will always relate makeup and cooking the same, is there is some forgiveness in there. Always start with a little bit, especially as you're getting comfortable with it, and work your way up. You can always build your color, but you can always buff some out too, so don't be scared. For me, this type of brush has just worked better so far. I took a little bit towards the end here with the concentration on this brush and just kind of worked the side of my nose. Some people don't like that, some people do. I've just been playing around with it to see if I do like it. But it's just gonna create that shadowing effect to give you that slimmer nose profile. It's all illusion, baby. That's all it is to it. So now that I've got my bronzer on, I'm going to grab my blusher, so this is the Mood Struck blush in the shade Sisterly. This one, I'm sure shades are gonna vary in the artist kit that you're interested in there, Carrie, but this is the one I got, in maybe not the first color I would pick for myself, but I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised. I do like it. I do like it. So let's try that on. We'll see how that does. I'm just gonna get this on the apples of my cheeks. And again, y'all, I am also looking for people who want to be a part of my affiliate program. It's super easy. So I'm looking for 3 ladies a week. That's kind of where I have to cap it while I'm kind of getting this part of my business off the ground. There's no big commitment involved, but it will earn you a free mascara courtesy of yours truly. I will be the one paying for it, delivering it to you, and or mailing it to you, whichever way it works out. I do color match, Carrie, so if you'll hashtag color match, I'll come back in the comments and help you with color matching. If you'll actually send me a message, if you will go to, and you might not have it tonight, but if you tomorrow, while it's daylight, go to a window, or you can step outside, whichever one's easiest, but you don't need to be in direct sunlight, okay? You just need to be in daylight, facing the light, natural light. Take a clear picture for me from like here up. I can color match you, okay? And I will send that out to you as soon as I get it. All right, so we got the blush on. So now we're gonna bake, okay? This is not Duncan Hines or Betty Crocker. We're gonna do something a little different here. I'm going to take, lately I've just been liking a domed brush. And I'm just gonna put this kind of real heavy into my setting powder, okay? And we're gonna blot this on heavier than you normally would. So, okay, setting powder does not add color. It's going to, right now, because I'm putting it on heavier, give a wider appearance. Don't be scared. We're baking this on because this is going to set our makeup, okay? So your Touch liquid foundation is going to go on liquid. It does go to a powder finish, okay? This is simply going to seal the deal, okay? So that when I pick up my cell phone and I look back at it, it's not covered in my makeup, okay? Because my makeup's going to stay put because I baked it in. So we're putting this on heavy now, and then when we get done, we're going to go back and just kind of dust off the excess, and that's going to seal the deal. So once you put this on, give it a good 5-10 minutes, anywhere in that ballpark, and then go back and dust off the excess, and that's going to keep it good all day. I did the same technique before I had boot camp on Tuesday, and I had to run. I did a lot of cardio that day. Hi, Casey. I also had to go outside and do some hill sprints up and down stairs. Well, let's be honest, I probably didn't run. It was probably more like a power walk, okay, at that point, because I was losing steam a little bit. But makeup didn't move. If you have a chance to go back on the Facebook page or even on my Instagram, you'll see makeup did not move. My mascara didn't run. Eye makeup didn't move. Face makeup didn't move. It looked just as good, and I promise you, I was pouring sweat on top of the rain. So, all right. So now that we've got that baked on, let's go in for our eyes. So I didn't do my purple palette the other day, so I think that's what I'm gonna do today. So, hey, Miss Bobby. So Bobby's my mother-in-law. She's hopping on tonight. I'm sure she's exhausted. She's been at Matthew's Alive all weekend. Maybe I'll get there tomorrow. We'll see. All right, so 2 of the brushes that come in the kit, perfect, Carrie, are these 2. So this is a, hold on, not the 2. Hold on, where'd it go? That's one of the free ones. Okay, so one thing you can get, okay, as you, if you decide to come on to the team here, and this is whether you do it, just get the discount, or whether you do it to sell, okay? You can get free product. This right here, this blending brush, was a free product, $18 value, okay? The palette I demoed the other night, okay, with 4 colors, $52 in value. So these 2 things together, $70 value. I got 2 of them in 1 month. I gave one to my mother, okay? If keep one, give one, whatever. Gotta love that. $70 value, I got it twice. That's $140 in free product I got in the last 3 weeks. Awesome. And I haven't done that much, y'all. I really haven't. As you can probably tell from old stuff on my page, I've never been a super heavy Facebook user, but it's a sisterhood, and everybody's here to help you win. Not hard at all. Copy and paste. Easy stuff. All right, so let's get to the eyes. So this was the palette I got in my artist kit. and it's Addiction 3, which I look forward to getting some more of these collections as time goes on. But it's pretty and it's purple. I love purples. So you've got 7 colors in each one of these addiction palettes. Super simple to use. So maybe I'll start with what I would do for a daytime, and we'll work our way up to maybe more of an evening look, just so you can see the difference. One thing I do want to lay down first is my eye primer. So my eye primer is going to kind of level the playing field here on my eyes. It's going to fill in any unevenness on my eyes, and it's also going to give a place for the eyeshadow to stick to. Just lay that down. Now sometimes I do put this on when I put on my other primer. Just go ahead and get it knocked out of the way. Either way is correct. Not a problem. All right, so these are the 2 brushes I did get in my kit though. So I got a fluffy crease brush, which is normally white. I just gotta wash this, which I actually did bring my brush spray. I did get some brush spray the other week, so we'll try that out. And a deluxe brush. So a deluxe brush is kind of my workhorse. This is the type of brush I would take with me if I could only take one with me and I was going somewhere, or in my go bag. A fluffy crease brush, I'll be honest with you, I've never had before now because of all the cheapo brush kits and even premium brushes I've bought over time. I just thought I had something that was good enough that would get me by. Night, Bobby. This works really well, and I'll show you why. A lot of color payoff with that brush. Okay, so one advantage when you have great makeup, okay, and this makeup is not just great makeup, it's not made to an American standard. So as you know, we've always read that our food standards in America, and even some of our consumer products, including makeup, are a little bit lower in what we consider the standard versus that of maybe like a European standard. So in saying that, these are made to a European standard, meaning that a lot of the junk that we have even in our prestige brands in cosmetics in America, this is made to a higher quality. Also means that when you go to pick up a color, unlike, because I know I've bought like some cheapo makeup to do, like, because I've forgotten stuff when I go on vacation, or I just wanted something for Halloween or whatever, okay? What do you do with an eyeshadow like that? You have to sit there and rub it forever to get the color payoff you're looking for, all right? So I want you to watch as I put this one on. Doesn't take much at all. So the first one I'm gonna go into is Determined. So this one's kind of a medium matte shade, okay? It's the closest that would probably be to my natural skin tone. And I'm gonna put that all down to start with to give me a base to work with, okay? This would be my first layer, because that's all we're doing. We're just layering on color. We're creating the shadow. And I have a hooded eye, so you're gonna see me go a little bit higher than normal when I go to do my crease shades and my lid shades, just to get the color payoff. Okay, and I know this one you might not be able to see it as much because this is my transition shade that I'm putting all over, and it is closer to my skin tone, but you'll see how it's going to impact it here in a minute. All right, so that was the deluxe brush. I'm going to go back in and, ooh, no, wait, let's go back to the deluxe brush for a minute. Let's pick up Tickled, okay? So it's that pretty mauve-y, and let's just put that on our lid. And this is just how I would do a simple daytime look. I like more color than maybe most, because if you're gonna do it, why not do it big, right? Y'all, let me tell you, if you've been watching, so the mascara and the new lash serum as of last month were on special, okay? It was a great deal. If you did the Epic, just the plain Epic mascara with the lash serum, it was $43. If you picked up the 4D with the lash serum, it was $47. That's a great deal already, because normally the lash serum was much higher, which I'm gonna be honest with you, that was before my time. So they dropped that to $24 because I know it was much higher. And mascara itself, if you picked up Epic, it's normally $24. 4D is normally $29, so $47 was a great deal on that one. This month, Lash Primer came out. So the lash serum is going to help you grow. The lash primer is going to help prime your lashes and elongate them a little bit more, and then you put that Epic mascara or 4D mascara on top of it, your eyelashes are going to be in your eyebrows. I kid you not. I've seen pictures. I have ordered mine. I literally sat in queue this morning to get mine, and I ordered a couple of them in the Kudos. If you haven't checked out the Kudos this month, they came out with 8 shades of liquid eyeshadow, which they look fantastic. It's a mix of matte and shimmer, like a pearlescent shimmer in different colors. They're gorgeous. Cannot wait to get mine in. I ordered 4 of them. And then it's got a lash primer, and then the mascara of your choice, whether it be the Epic or the 4D, okay? Yeah, $80. That is a steal. Steal on those. It's 20% off, if you're wondering. It's 20% off all those products. And it comes in a cute little bag. I'll probably end up giving mine to Belle because she's going to have it anyway, one way or the other. Pick up those Kudos. Kudos only last for the month, so once they're gone, they're gone. But that's a great deal. Awesome, because like I said, I picked up a couple of myself just because I wanted some product out of them as a steal. All right, so on to the next thing. So far what we've got on here is Determined and Tickled, okay? So now I'm going to go back in. So this time I'm going to take that fluffy crease brush. All right, and let's go in with Flippant. So that's that darker purple. So what I like to do is I like to lay a base color down as I keep going with things, as I keep building up, especially before I put any pearlescent or more sparkly pearlescent shades down. I like to lay down at least a darker color to begin with. And I'm just going to kind of go in my crease here. You can do the windshield wiper, you can do the circles. I think it really depends on your eye shape and what works best for you. And sometimes it just takes practice, just sitting there, trying it out. Don't be scared if you feel like you mess up on your eye makeup. Normally, all hope is not lost, because you get you a blender brush like I have over here, you can buff it out until you can't even remember there was a problem there. So I've done it on video. I mean, it is fantastic. So I'm just kind of getting this in. Normally, I'm not on here talking, so this goes by so much quicker when it's first thing in the morning. But I will be honest with you, I'm going to get better about doing the videos. Sorry, guys. Bye, hun. About getting some videos on. Unfortunately, I get up at 5 in the morning, so I fully do not expect you guys to be on here live with me at 5 in the morning. That's just when I have to get up to get my little one off to the sitter for the day, aka Paw. But the advantage is I have to put on my makeup anyway, so at least you guys can catch it later as you get up or go to lunch or get off work for the day, whichever one works better for you, and we don't miss that. So what did everybody do for the weekend so far? I feel sure I've got a couple people on here that are going to work tomorrow. I do not work tomorrow because I work procedural area as a nurse for the VA. So I've got the day off, but I feel sure we will have quite a few people that come in the rest of the week who were not able to come in. So anybody else's work like that? Like you get the day off, but you pay for it later, right? Which it's a pleasure. I gotta say, my work, I love it because I'm helping people just like my husband who've served the country. Could have been recent, it could have been, decades ago. And so it's an honor. It's an honor to be able to care for them and to that be my small way of saying thanks, right? All right, so we just put on Flippant. The next one I would go down with, and again, this is something like I will say this, for a lot of people, you may stop right here. This may be your daytime eyeshadow because that's where you're comfortable. I'm going to keep going just because that's what I like. You certainly can stop at color any point you want. I just like more color. That's just me. So let's see, where are we going to go? I am feeling some Aesthetic. What do y'all think? You like the Ecstatic? That's the second one here. So I'm thinking there, which I'm not going to wash off my brush yet because I don't think it's going to change it that much. But we will put some spray on here in a little bit when I get ready to go change colors again. So I'm taking that deluxe brush again. It's kind of flat. So the thing with the flat brush you can do, as opposed to wiping, you can just pat it down like I'm going to do. And I'm going to put this kind of more towards the middle here. You can see the difference. I'll get a little closer so you can see the difference between the matte and where I've got the sparkle, or the pearlescent. Okay. She on? Alright. Sorry, y'all. That's the hubs. I'm grabbing Miss Savannah there. Savannah is our 14-pound Shih Tzu. She rules this place. It's not us. It's her, for sure. She is the queen. We are here to serve the queen, for sure, but we love her. She's our little chunky monkey. We love her. And then we got Brody. Brody is our 7-pound Shih Tzu who is pretty sure he's 150 pounds. He never backs down to a challenge. I will say that for sure. All right, so there's Ecstatic. Sorry, I had to look at that again. So color there, you can see it's a little pearlescent. Y'all, I'm gonna look at this lighting just for a second, see if, is that better, worse? Does it look more like daylight? I can't tell. Still working through all these lighting colors. Is that one better maybe? Maybe. We'll try it for a little bit and see how it goes. All right, so let's see where I'm gonna go next. What about, so let's get our fluffy crease brush back out. Okay, so let's start going more towards nighttime affair. Okay, so I'm gonna keep building this up. So I want you to imagine you went to work, maybe you got a date night out afterwards, maybe you're gonna go hang out with your girlfriends, I don't know. And you throw your palette in your go bag, because I don't know, that's what I do. Sometimes you just need a little extra, right? So I'm gonna go back on my fluffy crease brush here. I'm gonna start layering over the flippant color with some cheeky eyes, all right? So this one I would say is more true to shimmer. Guess that would be the best description there. And I'm gonna kind of J this one. And by J, I mean I'm going across my crease line, and then I wanna stay kind of higher this way to pull the look of my eye up. And you see how I went a little far over than maybe I wanted to? I'm gonna show you how to correct this, because I do this all the time, because sometimes I get a little heavy-handed there. And something I never realized too until I watched somebody do it, the closer you are, so the closer I get on my brush here, okay, the deeper my color is gonna be, because I'm gonna intensify it. If you want more of a lighter touch, a more blended look, you need to go further back on your brush. And I know it's gonna feel maybe a little awkward in the beginning, and I've done that, and sometimes I still forget. But it will give you a more blended look as opposed to choking up on that, okay? So we'll go over here to the other eye, and I'm just gonna go across that crease line. Because I have a hooded eye, I go up a little bit higher than other people, just because you won't see it otherwise. Like I said, I'm going a little heavy-handed right now. One, because I'm looking into a phone and not a mirror, which is a little awkward. And two, I'm gonna show you how to fix that, okay? So it's bothering me a little bit right now, so we'll go ahead and start fixing a little bit, and I'll show you how to do the next part. I'm just gonna take my blending brush. Again, this is the one I got for free, y'all. This month I got 2 of these for free. And I'm just gonna start blending. So you see how I'm going back on that brush, and I'm just gonna start blending it. So one advantage also, y'all, to baking on your setting powder, sorry, looking for the word here, is that when you have little boo-boos like this, it actually blends off a lot easier because it's sitting on top of that powder, and it makes it easy to buff away. Now this may take me, you know, a few 20 seconds or so, but you see, that's nothing more than a memory now. It's gone, it's cleaned up, and I can buff out whatever I want. I can go back and put the hook like I want it, or I can leave it there and we can work on something else. We'll see. All right, so I've got this side going. You can see I was kind of heavy-handed on this side like I was before over here. So I'll kind of go over here and clean this up a little bit. So why I'm cleaning this up a little bit up here is because I want my eyes to get a lift up. And if you bring it down too far, you're actually going to draw your eyes downward. You know what? Oh, sugar. I meant to grab my liquid eyeliner tonight, and I bet it's in the other room, but that's okay. I'll just do it with my pencil liner tonight. And we'll do our liquid one maybe tomorrow. Remember to grab it. I don't want you guys to have to wait for me to go hunt that thing down. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of fix this side so they're a little more even. Which, you know, being a perfectionist is kind of hard because your two eyes are never going to be totally the same. All right, so if we were going to take this a little bit further, we could even take our Irate, which is black, which doubles really nicely as an eyeliner, if you were wondering. And I just kind of dot mine if I don't want it too much. See how I'm just dotting that, y'all? And so now I'm going to take that blending brush back here. I'm just going to kind of blend everything together, marry it up a little bit. Y'all, I got to tell you, I'm so excited about this month. We've got some fantastic collection sales. If you're interested in the skincare, this month is the month to grab it. If you have ever been interested, because we do have the Love It guarantee, which means you will get your money back if you don't like the product. But two, it's almost the same cost that I just bought mine 2 weeks ago. It's an amazing price. Totally tailored to you. So you get your cleanser, your serum, a day cream and a night cream, all in the bundle. And I want to say it's at $173 this month, which is a great deal. Awesome deal. And if you sign up to join the Taylor Beauty Bell team, guess what? You're going to immediately get that for an even better deal. It's going to be cheaper for you, and you're going to get 20% commission on that. So you're going to get another 20% off an already great deal in your back office. So worth it. All right, so now that we got all that figured out, let's see where I'm going to go. All right, so twice a day, y'all, I've been putting this lash serum on, and I got to tell you, I don't know if you can see on camera, but my lashes by themselves already looking really good. Sorry for the weird looks, but I don't know how else to show you my lashes. I'll get a picture soon. It's already growing. Cannot wait to see what the primer does on top of it when that comes in. So in my artist kit, I did get both mascaras. I have tried both mascaras, and I love them both, and I love them both for different reasons. So I would say for an everyday look, let's say you don't necessarily want as much volume, the Epic Moodstruck Mascara is your girl, okay? This is your everyday, going to work look. I like a lot of drama, so it does not matter to me whether it is daytime, nighttime, or in between. So 4D is my jam, okay? But I have been known to start here and work my way up to here, okay? Totally up to you. So I'm gonna do one last thing to my eye. So here we go. This is a perfect opportunity to try out my new brush cleaner spray, okay? So I'm just gonna take this brush because I'd like to go back with a lighter color and double check that I'm doing this correctly. So we're gonna spray directly onto brush and wipe clean. Okay, this is quick drying, so let's try it. Might need to prime the pump here. All right, so just do a little spray on either side. got my little cloth here because that's what I'm going to do it on, because I always keep a cloth nearby. And look, y'all, it's wiping pretty darn clean, I must say. Not a lot of effort. And it's dry. I'm not even kidding. That's dry. That's awesome. I love that. First time I've used that, so brush cleaner, definitely worth it. All right, so I'm gonna pick up Smitten. This is where I'm gonna pick up this color, this lighter shade, okay, to highlight. So I just go along my brush, the brow bone, lash bone. I guess you could have a lash bone, I don't know. And I like going right in here. I gotta tell you, I can't wait till these liquid shadows come in, because they go on liquid and they dry out to a powder finish as well, which means you can blend them. I'm super excited to see that. All right, so, and I'll clean these little babies up in a minute. Let's jump to some eyeliner if I can get my little eyeball on it. So y'all, since I joined, they did send me this really fantastic little makeup bag with my foundation kit. I just want to show you. Okay, it's pretty awesome. It's the one that when you pull the drawstring here, it just cinches up, which makes life really easy. Okay, because like right now I'm set up in my dining room, I'm not gonna lie. Which hopefully I will make more permanent space for this shortly. But for now, this works. All right, so I'm gonna take my Moodstruck pencil, and this is in the shade Perfect. So this is their black, okay? And I will use a mirror for this so I can see. And for some reason, I always start on the bottom. I'm not really sure why, but I do. And it glides on pretty easy. So what I've learned over the years with the eyeliner in general is if you make the little quick, short strokes, it typically goes on easier than if you didn't. Hi Marilyn, how are you? Because the times that I have tried to just, you either pull your eye, which causes fine lines and wrinkles, as we all know, or if you try to do it in just one swoop, you'll hit, you'll make your eye wrinkle up and it'll cause a glitch there in your line. And so it's just better if you just take a few little short strokes to get across your whole eye. Okay, there we go. So normally for an everyday look, I'll go pretty fine line on the eyeliner. For a nighttime look, I would probably pick it up. I might even wing it. It just depends. And hopefully tomorrow, if I think about it, I will grab the Dip and Draw eyeliner, which is our liquid eyeliner, and show you how that one works. I like that one as well. So it's no surprise I have pretty full eyebrows, okay? But there are a few places where it does get a little sparse. So I like just a little fill in. So this is the Moodstruck Precision Brow Liner in the shade Medium, which is brown, in my opinion. It's dark brown. They have a light that's more of a blonde color. And then they make a dark, which is closer to black. Okay, and it's got the little spoolie on the end, so if you like, you can brush it up, draw it in. It goes on super easy. And I will say about their brow pencils and their eyeliners, you put something on, it's sticking. It's wonderful. Actually, the first time I just drew a mark on my hand, the very first video I did, just unboxing things and taking things out and just swatching them, I had to get makeup remover out to get it off my hand. I was really surprised how well it did. So I do a really quick brow just because I'm doing just a little fill-in. I don't need very much at all. So there's that. Now, I'm not gonna curl my lashes tonight just because I don't really need to, but I will tell you, the mascaras also help with curling your lashes, regardless of whether you put a curl in them or not. A curl will definitely add more drama in general. Hi, Julie. How are you tonight? I don't get to see much on here live. But I'll be honest, these formulas, I was shocked the other day when I put it on without curling my lashes, how much it curled it. So I've been kind of lazy in the mornings. I haven't been curling them anymore because I feel like it does enough. So we'll see if I can do it on here without looking in my mirror. I can't make any promises, but I'll try. I might have to look in the mirror in a minute. But all right, so here's that brush. And Julie, I appreciate all the sprinkles you've been putting out for my post, because we are available in Australia. And if anybody needs to know how to get over to that, if you scroll down, I believe it's at the bottom of my page. All you have to do is change the country over. It's pretty fantastic. All right, so I am gonna cheat a little bit and look in this mirror over here, just because it makes it a little bit easier to see. So I'm just wiggling and turning my brush. I'm sure everybody has their own method. So I have shorter lashes, but my bigger problem is that they're super straight. So any amount of curl I can get. Sometimes I do like this and I just kind of leave it there for a minute. It's always better if you're looking a little bit down when you're putting this on. Julie, we should get Jordan to hop on here so I can give him a few tips. What is he up to? Is he still selling in the market? Every once in a while I see him. I see him on Facebook selling some things in the market. All right. So this is one coat. I probably will go back with the second coat just because I like the drama. And I'm not going to lie, this is, not the best camera footage. I'm going to move this in just a wee bit closer so you can get some detail in here. But even with not perfect lighting and not great camera angles, you can already see a big difference, okay? This is uncurled lashes. They're super straight, they're short, and pow, right? All right, so let's do this side, and then I will go back and probably do a second coat. Where did you go to? Here we go. I'm just gonna get one little swipe here. I can already see where I got a little. So the 4D, what makes it 4D? 4D is a one-step fiber-infused mascara, which means it's going to give you more volume and more length than you've probably ever seen on your lashes, okay? And y'all, I'm by no means a makeup artist. I didn't even really start wearing much makeup until probably 4 or 5 years ago, when I just decided I wanted something fun on my face. And so there's that. And two, I do one thing that used to make me really self-conscious. I used to have a lot of acne. So that was one thing that kind of prompted it. Even in my 20s, I had quite a bit of acne for my taste. And then past that, I had a lot of redness, rosacea runs in my family. So, but I will say, since I have started using Uology, so if you rewind back to the beginning of this video, you can see my skin's looking pretty darn clear. You take that back to a week ago, and all the redness I had, that was before Uology, and this is after. So there you go. So actually, over time, I feel like I will probably end up using less makeup on my face because of how great the skincare line is. And if you were wondering right now, sorry, I've got to make my mouth weird to get my eyes to do the right thing. Right now is a great time to pick up your skincare because it is on sale. It is an unbelievable sale this month. Beyond excited. I have friends already picking up theirs. If you are interested at all in this, I do not know that this deal will come back again anytime soon, or if it ever will, so now's the time to pick it up if you're interested. And the kits last usually about 6 months, which is fantastic because I've never even had a cheaper brand to last me that long. So, all right, so what do we think? There's 1 coat. Should I go back for 2? I might just for fun, just because we're on here late at night US time anyway. Just for fun. And y'all, I don't know that I've ever done 2 coats because usually I'm in a pretty big hurry getting out the door in the morning, but I like it. I might do this again tomorrow so I can post some pictures up in some daylight action. All right, y'all, what do you think? So 1 coat, 2 coats. Can you see? You see the difference? I don't know, maybe I can get a good picture off this light. I don't know. I'll be honest, I just like randomly went on Amazon and found a reasonably priced light, so I'm still playing around with it. And it's kind of a small light. I don't know if that concentrates it too much. If you guys are on the replay, hit #replay. I'd love to know you were here. All right. That's just as much as I feel like monkeying tonight, but pretty big difference. I really like that. Okay, I'll do that again sometime. Fun. All right, so I'm gonna do this next part before I go into my lips. So we've had plenty of time. We've baked on our face here, which means we put on our setting powder really heavy to get it ready for the next part here. All right, so I'm just gonna barely swatch over this to tap off any excess I might have, because now it's baked on, which means it ain't going anywhere. You know what? I think we might do a baked challenge, okay? So I will show you that in just a moment if I can find what I'm looking for. Hold on a tick. Oh, of course. Is it the lip gloss? Where's my lipstick? You know what? I don't know where I left it. Okay. For now, we'll do it on here. Thought for sure I had it. All right. Note to self. Gotta find my eyeliner, my lipstick. It's probably on my vanity. Y'all, I am thinking about moving my little setup here into my room because I have this really beautiful 1920s vanity I got a couple years ago. I think it would just be fantastic to do it in front of that. And I've got this really gorgeous, like, antique screen I'm gonna put in the background. What do y'all think about that? I think I like it. All right, so let's just go in with some lip gloss. Normally, I do my little Bon Bon, which I highly recommend the Bon Bon. I take it with me everywhere. It's a tinted lip balm. My daughter loves it. I love it. It's made with good stuff, so I don't feel weird about her using it. It's got just a little color to it. But tonight, and sometimes I'll layer it. Sometimes I put this down and then I put my lip gloss on, but tonight we'll do the lip gloss. So this is called Lucrative Lip Gloss, and it's in the shade Luxe. Okay, this also comes in your artist kit. It's got a cool little, don't mean to shiny, cool little mirror in the back there if you need it. If you're on the go like I usually am, don't have a mirror, there you go. Put this on. Didn't know I put lip gloss on so awkward. I do. That's all right. It's got some nice little color to it. I really like it. And my liquid lipstick that I love so much that I've nooked it somewhere. I'll find it tonight. Layers really good over this as well. I really like these colors. Am I going to do this challenge or not? I guess I will. I'll get pictures in the morning of whatever makeup look I do. But I'll tell you what. So this is how it works. Okay, this is the power of good setting power. Okay? We're going to... Oh, yeah. That's got good color to it. And again, once again, I have hair in my eye. This hair is wild tonight. Okay? I'm just going to dab it on here. Okay. And I'm going to go back on my finger here and let you see, okay, that it does smudge, okay? It does smudge. It is wet. It is real, okay? So the power of good setting powder, okay? When you go to bake it on like we just did, I'm going to take it on my brush nice and heavy and blot it on here. Let it set, okay? So at least give it like 5-ish minutes. It ain't gonna go nowhere. So that's pretty much what we just did before, okay? I'll let it set. Rub that off there. Why not? All right. So y'all, if you are interested in everything I put on tonight, I'll be happy to put that collection together for you. If you will hashtag full face, I'll be happy to put that together for you. If you need a color match, I have a virtual assistant who loves to help me with that. If you will hashtag color match, I will get that together for you. If you're interested in the kits I spoke about earlier tonight, if you'll hashtag either kit or the type of kits we went over, I'll be happy to get that info to you as well. I'm just letting this dry a little bit longer. But yeah, so I'm going to go back to the affiliate program. So the affiliate program is something I put together that I need 3 ladies a week maximum. So the sooner you get to me, the more likely it is that you will be chosen. And it's a way for you to earn a free mascara of your choice. It can either be the 4D, pretty purple tube here, or the Epic of your choice. It's super easy. To do the affiliate program, you will get a link just for you. And we'll go over things that have to be done over the course of a couple days. Super, super easy. I will send you everything. It'll be nothing more than a copy and paste deal, and you can earn your free mascara. I will pay for it. I will personally either deliver it to you or have it shipped to your home, whichever one works out better. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited about it. Just shoot me a message if you're interested in that, or you can hashtag affiliate and I'll get back to you on that one. Super easy. All right, so probably have plenty of time. So I know I've got it on a little thick, so it makes it a little hard to see on my fair skin, but I've got a dot right here of lip gloss, and I'll go back and do this one night with something a little bit darker. But when I run my finger over it, even with pressure, it goes nowhere. Okay? That, and you can kind of see where it's like a whited out blot. You can even see where I pulled it before, so you can see it was real. Can you see that? It's perfectly staying in place. It's not moving, okay? And that's just not even with 5 minutes of baking that onto my face. Super easy, super simple, and it's a great way when you go to put your phone up to your face and talk. When you come back, you're not gonna have makeup all over your phone because it's gonna be set. This is how, on Tuesday, amongst boot camp, sweating my patootie off, and running in the rain, makeup went nowhere. Okay, it's good stuff. Another added layer of protection if you're super worried, you're like me and you're in the sticky hot south, you could even put some setting spray on, which I certainly have done that, especially going to events and things. It's very helpful, especially in the summertime. I didn't that particular day, I don't think, and I didn't Friday when I went, and everything stayed intact. But setting spray, definitely, if you're really going to super hot events, I think is worth it. So, all right, y'all. Well, this little mama's going to hop off. I think I'm going to try to get some laundry done going into the Labor Day. So, catch me tomorrow. I'm hoping to come on before lunch. We'll see. I actually now can get Walmart delivery to my house out here in the country. Yes, I'm very excited. So, depending on when that transpires, depends on when I'll hop on here. But in the meantime, sprinkle, like, comment, all the above. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all the support. Any support you give me, whether you join the team, buy a product, or just hang out with me and sprinkle some love, all of that helps. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, you guys are helping drive me to reach my why and my goal to become a stay-at-home mom. I really appreciate it, guys. Have a great night.